ямар их байна.
He's opening up deck 7 as well, if people want to be able to spread out a little bit. There he is.
Wow. There's one more over. 젠또 어쩌셔 오늘들 차가가리 스토브가 알았어. 들어가지. Энд бас нэг хэмтэж байна. Цаана нэг бас. За уулын орой дээр гараад ирлээ. Өнөөдөр цагаар юм байна. Бас аргагүй дээ. Антарктикийн дэд харлууд хэрч бас энэ хөө цагаар байлгүй л яв. Тэгэн доор ингээд зөндөө далайн арслан өвтөж байна. Тэгээд манай осоогоос энд харагдаж байна. Ингээд Австралийн судалгааны төв байна. Цаана байгаа. Австралийн судалгааны төв. Одоо манай зажаакны жолоос ингэж бэлтчихсэн байна. Энэ удаа бид арал дээр гарч алхахгүй зөвхөн арлыг тойрч явна. Энэ арал дээр нийт 6 төрлийн albatross шувуу амьдардаг юм байна. Мөн олон төрлийн агуй амтан бас амьдардаг юм байна. За ингээд хамтдаа аяллаа үргэлжлүүлцгээе. Нарийн дүрмтэй чинь доошо энэ завиа авахтаа заавал бугуунаас нь байрна, гарнаас нь байрна нутдаг учраас заавал бугуунаас нь барих ёстой. Хоёр гар нь чөлөөтэй байх ёстой гэдэг нарийн дүрмдээ. Сайхан нартай өдөр таарлаа. Манай баг хамгийн түрүүнд харж байгаа. Өнөөдөр. Манай баг хамгаалагч.
So this is actually the second most albatross breeding on any island after the crozet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 6 species of albatross here.
Это тал чинь тэр ардын талаар нөгөө тайлбар өгч байна. Дэрдээс хараад үнээр том. Энэ арал дээр амьдарч байгаа зөвхөн тооны оцон шувуу байна. Энэ шуваас нэлээд устсан гинэ зайлвал. Тоол болгоно нэлээд устаад цог үлдсэн. Рок хопрын нэг дээдлийн бас цацагтаа их барцсан. Антарктик аялж байхад нэлээ. Тэсэн зөвхөн бид. Яа нөгөө цагаан цам байна. Өнөөдөр бас давлгаа нэлээд ширүүн байна да. Дараагийн баг маань яах юм бол тоо. Ягаад өглөө гарахаар давлгаа аягүй өвдөөс хойш болоод ихээр өдөр өнөөдөр нэлээд давлгаатай болдог. Тийм учраас сүү тарсан зарим багууд зарим газар үлдэх чадахгүй тэгээд аюулгүй байдлаас шалтгаалаад цөөхөн газар үзэл босдог юм байна.
No, it's not really true forest. It's more of a shrub layer, but it is called grass trees. They would say that probably Auckland Island is the only truly forested one. Once you get south of there, it's not true forest anymore. Of these mega part of it, the reason they have such massive leafy foliage is to just make the most of whenever that sunlight hits. Right now in this little sheltered cove, we're feeling quite warm. Yeah. We got out of the wind, we got the sunlight, and I'm already too hot. So you can imagine that's exactly what they're doing. They got jumpers on with the hairy layers, they got corrugations in the leaf to hold the heat, and as soon as that sunlight hits, they're just maxing out their Oh yeah, there's another one circling. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Oh, there's a few up there. It's easier for me because I'm standing up.
You clearly see the squirrel like testing the...
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Wow, such a beautiful color.
Yes, stunning. I think for me the royals are even more beautiful than the wandering because they're a little bit more on that big wall we were just looking at. Albatross wants some.
Yeah. Oh, the seal is right there.
Wow!
Wow! Beautiful. What a show.
Here. Seal is here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get splashed here, I reckon. We're drifting too close.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
The hardest to get to. We've had, yeah, so the crested penguin group, all of these ones we've been seeing, like the royals, the rockhoppers, the snares penguins, they're all pretty relatively small. These ones are actually one of the bigger of the crested penguins. So they'll be noticeably bigger than a rockhopper, at least in weight. they climb for a hop. So on the last trip, yeah, these are the same, the red crested, but you can see this one closest to us is preening its feathers. It's actually just starting its molt. So most likely this one was one of the ones that was unsuccessful this breeding season, and it's gone back to sea. It's already been at sea for a month before now. Now it's come ashore to molt its feathers. They'll go through a catastrophic molt once a year, which means they molt all of their feathers at once. But the penguins up the top, they're still breeding, so there's actually a couple of chicks
There's a
up
seal,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First seal. First seal?
Yeah, it's the New Zealand fur seal.
Энэ арал дээр зөвхөн гардаг гинэ. Энэ аралда. Тэмээс baby яш тараа.
It's funny, if you look at it, it looks almost like a sedimentary rock. It's kind of black.
In the hole, it's a
Okay.
seal.
Still baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, while we're sitting here, I want you all to just weigh out
Enter.
the tops of the cliffs. So you call the albatross.
Далаа хавын зулцсан байна да. Дотор бас нэг байна.
Like a magical castle of a fairy tale with dragons flying around or something like that. Very atmospheric.
There are two of them, right?
The live man was coming in. And they got the feet out like that, he's putting on the brakes, so he's trying to slow down in order to land on that little ledge. He's going to make a couple of attempts here. Yeah. Almost. It's a very, it's tricky, eh? This is a bird that's built for the open oceans. So we're going to see a lot of fur seals, but it's nice. There's another one just there. Because they were completely exterminated from the Antipodes by 1810. I think it was just after 1800 they discovered the island. The first sealing gang came down in 1804, 1805, and then within 5 years or so, they reckon over 300,000 fur seals for their skins. And then they weren't seen again breeding on the island for over 130 years. The very first pups seen again was, I think, the 1980s. And now there's no recent counts, but they've really come back.
Okay.
They're still increasing. They're not yet at pre-sealing levels, but it's nice seeing so many and seeing that they can recover. After, oh, I got a parrot.
Wait.
Oh, Jay, there's a parakeet in the rocks to your left. Right in on the shoreline.
Oh, beauty.
Has everyone seen it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's the tricky one to see as well. This is the cooler of the
Sono beso.
parakeet.
Rod, can you just
Энэ арал дээр
There
ингээд
are two of
Yeah,
them.
thanks.
Slowly.
That's good.
There are
Thank
two
you.
of them. One down there. The head is popping.
Barry, you're looking at the green rock with
Yes.
all over it.
이거
Oh, there's two.
Ah,
I've
okay.
seen them.
There are two of them.
There is two.
So
Yeah.
there's
töт ногоо өгдөг төт шүү шүү.
So I'm going to try and sneak
Some
in
of
closer.
and then
Yeah, there are
behind
two of
it
them.
is a small
His illustrated book. He recognized the
Энэ
parakeet.
далаа хав
So finally that mystery was solved.
хөлөөр явдаг.
Look at the
Гизээр явдаг нь
popping its head up over the top.
далаа харсан. Том бүдүүн. За дэшээ гарч. Дээр нэг нэ. Ой яа.
Whoa.
Did you guys catch Hannah's lecture this morning? You can see how they're using their hind flippers. to be able to climb rocks like that.
Гараад
True
ирсэн.
seal, the orchids would never
Ay,
be able
ay,
to
ay.
climb a little rock like that.
That is never cool.
First seal гэдэг
They
англиар
do,
first.
not on the hind flippers, but on the fore flippers they got claws.
Хошуу
But
нэм
they're
бас
mostly not using the claws for
хон
climbing.
урш.
There's just a lot of surface area, so good grip. But they have always existed in Australia. That's why, at least in Australia, the official name is the long-nosed fur seal. And it's to try and change that idea that they're not meant to be here. They've always been there. And it's true, they take fish, they kill fairy penguins, but they're meant to be there. It's just they've been greatly reduced over the last 100 years, 150 years because of sealing, and they're just coming back now. Well, the fishermen don't like it because not only do they eat fish, but they take fish off their lines, and there's areas where they can't reel in a fish successfully, especially out of Montague. There's so many seals out there. So there is sort of negative connotations to them in a lot of places, but
They were suggesting that they'd taken over from the local seals.
yeah.
They were
Because there's also Australian fur seals on Montague. You get both species out there. I don't know enough about it, but yeah, I've heard the same sentiment as well. That parrot. Have you seen enough parrots now? So just behind that white rock, you've got that little ledge that's filled with moss. Right where the moss meets the tussock, right there. But it's basically invisible because it's the exact same colour as the moss. Ah, it's the red
There it
crown
is. It's
parakeet.
just popped out now. Just popped out from the tussock.
Yeah. Caro, this is the red crown parakeet for Russia. Just you can see me behind that.
Ой нэгэ сэрэж.
It's difficult to tell the distance, but this one you see in your photos or through the binoculars has a red cap. So this is a different species.
Зөвхөн энэ арал дээр амьдардаг. Оцон шувуу. Сэн багц. Тий. Тий.
It just leapt out of the water.
Oh, there. Iloilo цацагт. Ay,
Maybe get a side-by-side shot in a second.
but these species don't mix up.
No, as far as I'm aware, they haven't been recorded interbreeding these two. Some of the crested penguins have tried.
Дэш
I
авирч садруу.
don't know about these two. Solid side.
You've seen those two penguins up there and taking pictures.
The two that are closest together on the rock, yeah. So the one on the right is a red crested, the one on the left is treated is a rock. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's got a thinner crest with like longer tassels sticking out sideways. Red crested would be more straight up in the air. It's like a white encrusting like not white.
Манай усан цайм агуутраар агуугаас гарч явж байна.
What are these? A red crested?
За оцон шууны гэр байна да.